Why is it that you know what you should do, but still don't do it? Why do you promise yourself things will change, tell yourself this time will be different, and somehow end up right back where you started? What if the problem isn't laziness? What if it isn't a lack of motivation or strength? What if the real reason you struggle to follow through is because life has been heavy for too long, and your system is tired? Discipline isn't built when life feels easy. It's built when life feels heavy, when things feel overwhelming, chaotic, uncertain, and you still choose to show up anyway. Anyone can be disciplined when motivation is high, when energy is strong, when everything is going right. But unshakable discipline is born in the moments when your body feels exhausted, your mind feels crowded, and your emotions feel loud. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to subscribe. These videos are here to help you rebuild discipline, steady your mind, and become someone who follows through, even on the hard days. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about direction. It's about commitment. It's about becoming the version of you who keeps going, even when quitting would be easier. It's not about forcing yourself or grinding until you burn out. That isn't discipline. That's punishment. Real discipline feels different. It's grounded. It's steady. It's quiet, but powerful. It's the ability to pause, breathe, and choose from clarity instead of reacting from stress. It's choosing what aligns with your future self over what feels comfortable right now. The truth is, you're not undisciplined. You're overwhelmed. Your mind has been carrying battles nobody sees. Your heart has been holding weight that drains your energy. Your body has been trying to survive days that felt heavy for far too long. And when you live in survival mode, your brain isn't thinking about discipline. It's thinking about relief, about rest, about getting through the next hour. So if discipline has felt impossible, understand this clearly. It's not a character flaw. It's a nervous system response. That's why the first step to unshakable discipline isn't willpower. It's regulation. You can't build discipline in a dysregulated state. When your body is tense, your breathing is shallow, and your thoughts are racing, your brain becomes reactive. It avoids effort. It seeks comfort. A stressed mind resists discipline. A calm mind can sustain it. Your real work is not to force yourself harder. It's to calm the system that's blocking consistency. When your nervous system feels safe, discipline becomes available again. When your breathing slows and your thoughts settle, follow-through stops feeling like a battle. Calm is not weakness. Calm is control. So how do you build discipline when life already feels heavy? You start smaller than you think you should, smaller than your expectations, smaller than your ego wants. Most people fail because they try to change everything at once. They set massive goals, extreme standards, and then judge themselves for falling short. That destroys confidence, and confidence is the fuel discipline runs on. Instead, you choose one tiny action a day, a small win. Something so manageable that skipping it feels harder than doing it. One small win teaches your brain, I can do this. Repeated wins create trust. Trust builds momentum. Momentum builds identity. Identity is the real secret. You don't become disciplined by trying harder. You become disciplined by becoming someone who follows through. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, your brain rewires. It stops seeing effort as danger. It begins associating consistency with self-respect. This is when discipline becomes automatic. This is when you stop negotiating with yourself. You stop asking, do I feel like it today? You act because it aligns with who you are becoming. But what about the heavy days? The days when you wake up drained, discouraged, emotionally overloaded, or mentally exhausted. These are the days that build the deepest discipline, not by pushing harder, but by showing up softer, by doing something instead of everything. If your goal is to walk for 30 minutes and you're overwhelmed, walk for 30 seconds. If your goal is to journal for 10 minutes and you're exhausted, write one sentence. These actions aren't weak, they're powerful signals. You're telling your mind, I still show up, even like this. That level of self-respect creates unshakable discipline. Your brain stops expecting you to quit. It starts expecting follow-through, and expectation becomes identity. Discipline isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. Tiny action on your worst day beats massive action on your best day, every single time. Unshakable discipline deepens when you understand one truth most people avoid. Emotions don't need to disappear for discipline to exist. Disciplined people feel fear, they feel doubt, they feel resistance. The difference is they don't let those emotions make their decisions. They acknowledge how they feel without letting those feelings control what they do next. They act with awareness instead of impulse. Most people wait to feel motivated. They wait to feel confident. They wait to feel ready. And while they wait, time passes. Opportunities pass. Life keeps moving. Disciplined people don't wait for emotions to change first. They choose actions that create better emotions. They don't say, I need to feel good before I start. They say, if I start, I will feel better. And they're right. Motion changes emotion. Action reshapes identity. Even the smallest action can shift your internal state and remind you of who you are capable of becoming. Another critical part of discipline is learning your triggers, the things that quietly pull you off track. Maybe it's overthinking, maybe it's exhaustion, maybe it's fear of failure or fear of success. Maybe it's perfectionism that convinces you not to start unless everything is ideal. These triggers don't disappear when you become disciplined. You just learn to recognize them sooner, before they take over. You learn to pause instead of spiral. You learn to breathe instead of react. You learn to create space between the feeling and the response. Discipline is not the absence of struggle. It's mastery of response. It's choosing direction even when resistance is present. Here's something people don't talk about enough. Discipline is deeply connected to self-worth. You cannot build discipline if you don't believe you deserve the results that come from it. If deep down you feel unworthy, incapable, or undeserving, your mind will sabotage your progress. You'll delay, you'll hesitate, you'll quit early. Not because you're weak, but because part of you is still protecting an old identity that feels familiar. So part of discipline is healing your relationship with yourself. It's learning to treat yourself with respect instead of constant criticism. It's learning that you deserve progress. You deserve strength. You deserve consistency. You deserve to grow. Discipline becomes easier when you believe the life you're building is meant for you, not something you have to earn through suffering. Structure is the backbone of discipline. Disciplined people don't rely on motivation. Motivation is unreliable and inconsistent. They rely on systems. They reduce decision-making. They create routines that support their identity. They design environments where discipline is the default, not the struggle. They plan their mornings. They prepare their space. They remove distractions before they become temptations. They make habits easy to start and hard to avoid. They don't depend on willpower alone. They build around it. When structure is in place, discipline stops feeling like pressure and starts feeling natural. But discipline without compassion becomes self-punishment. And self-punishment never lasts. You are human. You will have heavy days, low energy days, emotional days, days where everything feels harder than it should. These do not mean you are weak. They mean you are alive. Compassion strengthens discipline. Because when you can fall and still return, when you can fail and still continue, when you can struggle and still move forward, you become resilient. You stop fearing setbacks because you trust your ability to come back. Unshakable discipline is quiet. It's subtle. It's built when nobody is watching, when you choose alignment over avoidance, purpose over comfort, identity over emotion. It's built when you decide, no matter how I feel today, I am still moving forward. Even if the step is small, it counts. Every small step compounds. Every small win adds up. Every choice for growth strengthens you and reinforces who you are becoming. So today, make a decision, not a massive one, a small one. A decision your future self will thank you for. A decision that says, I follow through. I don't give up. I keep going. Discipline is not something you chase. It is something you build, one choice at a time. And when you build it, truly build it, nothing can take it from you. Not stress, not doubt, not circumstances, not setbacks. Because unshakable discipline comes from within, from the identity you choose, from the standards you set, from the actions you take daily. You are stronger than you think, more capable than you realize, and you can build discipline even in the heaviest seasons of your life, especially in the heaviest seasons. If this helped you, subscribe now. More long-form mindset and discipline content is coming, and the next video will help you lock this identity in permanently.